This document outlines the exact specification for pure aloe vera gel. As detailed in the product overview, we are targeting a lightweight, natural gel designed to hydrate and soothe the skin, suitable for face, body, and hair applications. To produce exactly 1 kilogram of this gel, the formulation requires exactly 900 grams of clear inner aloe gel as the primary base, cut with 60 grams of distilled water to act as a diluent. The remaining 40 grams consist of highly specific chemical stabilizers. Vegetable glycerin acts as a humectant to draw in moisture. Xanthan gum thickens the mixture. A combination of Euxyl PE 9010 and vitamin E provides preservation and antioxidant properties. And finally, a citric acid solution adjusts the pH. This is the required equipment checklist for the manufacturing process. Alongside standard tools like a blender, stainless steel mixing bowls, and a fine strainer, you will need precision instruments. Specifically, you must have a digital weigh scale and a reliable thermometer or digital pH meter to ensure the formulation remains stable. Deviating from these exact weights or substituting equipment compromises the structural integrity of the gel. Adhering strictly to this formulation is what separates a commercially viable, shelf-stable cosmetic product from a highly perishable home experiment. Step 1 begins with the raw agricultural material. The freshly harvested aloe vera leaves must be thoroughly washed, sanitized, and patted completely dry before any cutting occurs. With a clean blade, cut off the tough, thorny edges along both sides of the leaf. Once the edges are removed, carefully slice away the flat green outer skin, exposing the interior. Now, you must scoop out only the transparent inner gel matrix. It is crucial to leave all of the tough green rind behind. The rind contains aloin, a latex compound that causes skin irritation and will ruin the purity of the batch. At this stage, the extracted gel is solid and chunky. Place the clear gel into the blender and process it until the rigid cellular structures break down completely into a uniform liquid. Looking at Step 4 on the production method diagram, the blended liquid must be forced through a fine strainer and collected in a clean bowl. This catches any unconsolidated plant fibers or accidental bits of rind that survived the blender. This entire physical extraction phase serves a single mechanical purpose: isolating the active organic material. The result is a clean, uniform liquid canvas, ready to receive the chemical stabilizers. Now we begin the chemical integration. In a separate, smaller mixing bowl, combine the required 20 grams of vegetable glycerin with the 60 grams of distilled water. This next step is the most common point of failure. The 5 grams of xanthan gum must be sprinkled into the glycerin and water mixture very slowly, while stirring continuously. If the xanthan gum is dumped in all at once or agitated improperly, it will immediately clump. Once these lumps form in the moisture, the outer layer seals off the dry powder inside, creating an irreversible texture issue that ruins the entire batch. As outlined in Step 6 here, once the xanthan gum is fully dissolved into the glycerin mixture, pour this stabilized solution directly into the primary bowl containing the refined aloe gel base and mix them thoroughly. To guarantee a commercial shelf life of 6 to 12 months, add 10 grams of the synthetic preservative Euxyl PE 9010, followed by 3 grams of vitamin E to act as an antioxidant. Mix the compound well to ensure even distribution. Human skin naturally sits at a slightly acidic pH. To ensure the final gel is completely skin-compatible, the mixture must fall within a strict target pH range of 4.5 to 5.5. Step 7 shows the verification process. Using a digital pH meter, test the mixture. If it tests too alkaline, introduce the 10% citric acid solution drop by drop, mixing and retesting until it reaches that ideal 4.5 to 5.5 range. Once the pH is dialed in, stop mixing. The gel requires a strict 30-minute resting period at room temperature. This allows the chemical structure of the xanthan gum to fully hydrate and set before undergoing the mechanical stress of packing. Executing this exact sequence of chemical integration protects the product. It takes a raw, highly perishable plant extract and stabilizes it into a shelf-ready cosmetic formulation capable of resisting bacterial growth and structural collapse. Looking at the packaging options diagram, the resulting viscosity of this gel makes it highly versatile for distribution. It flows well enough for pump bottles and squeeze tubes, but holds its structure sufficiently for standard cosmetic jars ranging from 50 to 500 grams. The estimated yield graphic confirms the output of our 1,000-gram recipe. By dividing the 1 kilogram batch evenly, you produce exactly 10 100-gram jars of finished product. This costing table details unit economics. Total material and packaging for a 1 kilogram batch is 620 pesos. Divided by 10 jars, cost per jar is 62 pesos. With a 150 peso retail price, you get an estimated gross profit of 88 pesos per jar. If you are ready to execute this formulation, you can procure pre-measured ingredient kits and all necessary raw materials by contacting ThinkSmartPH at google.com. By applying strict mechanical extraction and precise chemical stabilization, a basic agricultural crop scales reliably into a highly profitable commercial cosmetic product. Now that we have a stable gel base, we can use it to formulate liquid cosmetics. In the next video, we will break down the exact ratios required to convert this gel into an aloe vera facial mist.